Salve rapaziada, de boa? Bom, hoje eu vou dar início ao novo quadro no canal, que é Em Busca do Melhor Setup da Internet. Então a gente vai fazer aqui um react da construção de alguns setups que eu encontro pelo YouTube. Aliás, a maioria deles gringos, né? Porque a gente sabe que no Brasil a galera tem menos grana, com certeza, fora os recursos que o pessoal lá de fora tem, né? Acesso é muito mais fácil aí à tecnologia e até mesmo questões de estrutura mesmo do setup, mesas, lá eles têm uma gama muito maior. E se caso você tenha aí alguma sugestão, manda lá pro meu Insta, você que ainda não me segue, é o Luigitec, beleza? Manda lá, cara. Eu sei que vocês conhecem aí vários setups, então se o cara fez um vídeo, manda aí pra gente reagir, né? É um quadro que eu acho que vai ajudar também a pegar muitas dicas aí, né, pra melhorar o seu setup. Vai servir bastante de inspiração. Só lembrando aí, antes de começar com o react do vídeo, que tá rolando 2 cupons limitados lá no Cupons. Um para monitor, né, em todo o site você pode utilizar 5% de desconto, que é o LUIGI Monitor. E também tá rolando cupom de hardware, que vocês pedem pra caramba, né? Pega em processador, placa-mãe, memória, SSD. Acho que só não pega em gabinete, que aí você vai usar o outro cupom, 5LUIGI, e em placa de vídeo. E aí, no caso, é só usar o LUIGI Hardware lá no carrinho, galera. Dá bastante cupom. É como eu sempre gosto de falar, né? O cupom salva. Muitas vezes o frete. E dependendo aí do preço, do valor final, dá até para comprar, sei lá, um outro SSD ou um teclado, um periférico. Então não deem mole, utilizem os cupons do Cupons. Tudo aí tá na descrição também, beleza? Então vamos lá, galera. Lembrando também que o vídeo que a gente vai acompanhar, vocês encontram na descrição para quem quiser assistir na íntegra. Aí eu vou fazendo uns cortes aí para o vídeo ficar mais rápido.
Okay guys, so it's about time for the reveal. I've been working on this office for a whole
Bom que
month
tem a
now,
legenda,
and
né?
Claire's about to walk in, and
Não dá
I'm
pra
really
gente
excited
entender
to
a
see
galera
her
que não
reaction.
manja do inglês.
Okay, you ready?
Ele tá mostrando aí como ficou o resultado, né, do setup.
So far, okay? 1, 2.
É um setup voltado para o trabalho. É um office. A mulher dele gostou, né?
So my wife Claire works full-time from home and her office is quite a mess.
Eita, tá que nem o meu setup aqui, meu quarto. Há uns 2 meses atrás. 2 meses não, 1 mês atrás. Né? Tava assim ou pior, galera, na verdade. Pô, espaço ele tem. Janelão.
Relaxing and clutter-free. So I went on the internet and gathered pictures of rooms and themes that I liked and organized them into Notion as my mood board. I really liked the light-themed rooms paired with wood and some plants for a natural.
Isso aí são, pô, legal, uma parada maneira, galera, pra vocês fazerem, pegar fotos de setups e colocar tudo num só documento, cara, pra você ter uma ideia, né, do que você pode aproveitar de todos os setups e fazer o seu próprio. Legal, gostei dessa parte. Aí ele escolheu mais ou menos o que ele ia fazer. Só esse é o painel de trás, que vai ficar ali na parede. É maneiro, isso daí é legalzão, cara. 94 polegadas. Installation requires a lot of measuring, power tools, e ele vem com um feltro, né? Uma lã de vidro, parece. Pô, legal que ele mostra tudo, né? Da construção. Não é só a montagem do setup em si. Caraca, ele cortou com... Pô, o estilete tem que ser bom, hein? Pra cortar madeira. Eita, ferro. Cortou errado.
So ideally we will measure twice in everything and only cut once.
However,
he measured twice from the wrong spot. But that's okay. In the grand scheme of things, it's a really small thing. In the wall and
nessas ferramentas,
sound absorption. This is going to help out with Claire's Zoom calls a lot.
Eu vou fazer algo parecido, galera, aqui no meu setup. Aí, ó, o que ele tá falando de... da acústica do
Anyways,
ambiente.
installing the rest of the panels was a breeze. I love how
Só
fast
que
and
não vai
simple
ser
it
assim,
was.
né?
Each panel joined to the next one seamlessly, making this amateur
De
job
madeira.
look pro. So if I can do it, anyone can do it.
Mas eu
It's quite
peguei a
amazing what a
mesma
difference these
ideia
panels
de
can make. I
colocar
think
umas
it kinda
ripas.
makes the room look
E
kind of
depois eu vou
taller
colocar outra
with the
parada. Vocês
slats
vão
being
ver aí.
vertical.
Em
And
breve eu
initially, I
vou
plan to cover it on the
lançar no
whole
canal
wall,
os vídeos.
room,
Ele
the
botou na
desks.
parede toda.
For her desk, we chose to get the suede desk from Ergon Office.
Pô, ruim que vai
It's a
ficar
solid
aparecendo
wood motorized
os
standing
parafusos.
desk. It is 60 inches wide by 30 inches deep, which is a pretty big desk and
Olha o
will give her
tampo
plenty of
da
space to
mesa.
work on. I gotta say though, this solid wood desk is super heavy desk
Ah,
to
ela é
control
a-
the height. It's super
com
useful how
altura
there are two
regulável.
programmable settings for it to move automatically on her desk.
Ah, esses
As for desk
bordzinhos também
accessories,
são
the goal for
maneiros.
these things is to help
Só
her
que assim,
keep
eu não
everything
curto muito,
clean,
né? Mais
organized
pra
and
galera
functional, so that it's
trabalha
clutter-free
com
and
setup.
everything she
Pô,
needs
isso aí
is
é
at
maneiro.
arm's reach. So this is the desk organizer from
Gaveteiro bom.
Artifox. It's made out of white oak, which matches the desk nicely. It also has a metal top, which works with Artifox's magnetic
Pô, mas mó
accessories
parafusão
like these pegs
aparecendo,
over
né?
here. I think it's a pretty clever
Eles
design
poderiam
how the solid oak base
trazer
can
uma
be
paradinha
used
pra
for
tampar
storage to
aqueles
hold
parafusos.
pens, scissors, and the magnets are even strong enough to hold up books and stuff like that to neatly store and display whatever
Pô,
you
legal,
want.
hein?
I also got her these Artifox paper trays. The trays are stackable and it's made of pretty heavy duty material, and we're going to use them as drawers in the middle part of the shelf
São
over here to
prateleirinhas que
easily
vem.
store and organize things, as I know that she usually has a lot of stuff
Tá,
on her
esse aí eu não
desk.
gostei
So
muito
right
não.
now I think there's too much wood going
Mas
on, so
o
we're
resultado
gonna add
ficou
a
bom,
bit
né?
of
Pelo menos deu pra
contrast and
guardar
visual structure
coisas.
to the desk by using a desk pad. I think
Aí,
this
ó,
natural wool
onde eu tirei
material is
o
super soft to the touch. This one is made out of
mousepad.
merino wool felt
Só que
by
esse é outra
Grovemade.
marca.
We chose to use the medium plus size to protect
Mousepad de
and cover
filtro.
just
Da
enough of
PCI é
the desk,
parecido,
making it
galera.
a nice accent to her
O
desk
material
and
é
her
bem,
keyboard and
bem bom.
mouse. As for her laptop, she's been using the M1 MacBook Air and she likes
E o meu não
placing
fica
it below
deslizando
her
assim que nem o
monitor
dele não,
to
hein?
use as a second
O
screen
MacBook
and to
Air.
use the webcam. The neat accessory she's been using is the moth and
Esse
visible
tecladinho aí,
cooling
qual que é
stand.
desse?
It's hidden underneath her laptop and it just quickly folds out to get the laptop screen to the right height. The stand also helps cool down the laptop using graphene cooling technology. It
Pô, de
conducts heat away
grafeno?
from the laptop surface, and this whole thing can be easily removed and attached, so that's pretty cool. Next, her keyboard
Ah,
of
tu
choice
cola o
is the
negócio.
Luigi Air 60.
Olha o teclado,
It's a
é
super compact
Luffy.
and ultra slim wireless mechanical
Ele é
keyboard which saves a lot
65%.
of space and fits nicely with her laptop, which is also
Parece
settable on her
muito
desk.
bom, né?
The
Low
keyboard also
profile.
has hot swappable switches and it lights up. She's actually using the brown switches for the most part when typing and replaced the arrow keys with the blue
Ela
clicky
mesclou
switches so that she can tap on it for
switch.
fun when she's bored. As for the mouse, she loves using the Logitech MX Anywhere 3 because it fits her small hands perfectly. On the side, we have the brass notepad by
Pô, isso daí é muito
This is
legal,
made of
cara.
solid brass, so it's
Eu queria saber onde
super
que vem disso aí.
premium and heavy. I also use this on my own desk,
É tipo
and I love how I can
notepad,
quickly
né?
make lists and quick notes on them. It's just so satisfying to cross things off and feel
Maneiríssimo.
productive, and even keep separate lists to keep organized. Next, I got her these modular solid wood organization trays from Okiwood. They've got magnets built in on the side of them as well,
Caraca,
so you
legal,
can quickly
tem imã.
connect and configure them in any way that you want. The little trays are going to be perfect for like paper clips and small things, and the bigger trays are going to be great for storing pens and glasses,
Olha a
making
facilidade
them
pra
organized
organizar,
and
né?
easily accessible on her
Maneiro.
desk. Moving along, this is the Q0 by Keychron. It's a customizable mechanical numpad.
Oh,
This
da
little guy
Keychron.
feels super well built and heavy.
É
The switches are
numpad.
hot swappable as well, and we have the one that is fully assembled with the blue clicky switches. So when Claire works on her spreadsheets and finances, it's
Aí,
going to
pra
be
galera
extra
que não abre
satisfying
mão, ó,
punching the numbers
do
in.
numpad.
The numpad does need to be connected to a wire for it to work, so I have it stored under
Eu
the
ia
desk
falar,
shelf
pô, o
to
único
get
ruim é
it
que
out
fica
the
com
way
o cabo
when
ali
it's not in
aparecendo.
use, and it's still easily accessible when she needs it.
Mas ele
So
só
Claire
coloca ali
records
pra
a lot of
baixo.
tutorials for her clients, so she needs a
Cara,
dedicated microphone to
esse
up her
suporte de
game.
microfone eu
This is
achei
the Elgato
muito
Wave
legal.
3 mic and the Elgato low profile mic arm. The mic is a broadcast level grade microphone that's super easy to use. The funny thing is that
Maneiríssimo,
the
branco
mic arm and the
assim,
shock mount
show de
actually
bola.
came in the color black, so I thought it was a good idea to spray paint it white to
Ah,
better
ele
match the
pintou,
setup.
caraca.
And you know, I'm quite happy
Ele
with how
teve
it
mó
turned out.
trabalhão.
Anyways,
Cadê o
it has a
gato?
tactile knob in front to control volume. As for charging her phone, we're going to use the Pitaka Mag Easy
Pitaka.
Slider. So this is basically a wireless charging phone stand,
Carregador
and you can
de-
also spin it around a lot if you're bored.
Caraca.
However, there's actually a
Maneiro.
reason for that. When you spin it to the
Não sei
back,
se é
you can
útil,
actually
né,
place your
esse-
earbuds there to charge it
essa volta que ela
wirelessly,
dá.
and you can also plug in another attachment to charge an Apple Watch. However, the best feature of the stand
Pô, ainda
is
tem
that
como
it has a
carregar
detachable MagSafe
Apple Watch
power
do
bank
lado.
that you can keep attached to your phone,
Maneiro.
so that you can keep it charged when you need to go out. I think looking at plants
Ah,
or
não
something
podia
that's
faltar, né,
really helps relax the
a
eyes, so
plantinha.
it's gonna be nice for her to take a break, just staring at the
Tem
plants.
LED atrás do
And by the
monitor,
way,
parece.
everything I mentioned in this video is linked
Faltando
in the
uma light
description
barzinha.
below. So if there's something that you like in today's video, you can check that
Eu
out
acho que ele não vai colocar,
afterwards.
não.
Now that the desk setup is complete, there's the rest of the room to work on. For the wall in front of her desk, I wanted to build out a shelf
monitorzão aí
to use
dela,
as
bom.
storage for her, and we went with the idea of building a giant pegboard. I've always wanted to do this, but man, I didn't know how much
Pegboard
work
assim,
this
sei
would
lá.
require. There was a lot of
grande.
designing involved, and we ended up using 2 boards instead of 1 because we couldn't
Eu não
fit
sei
a
onde que
huge
vende
board
esses
into the
pegboards,
car.
cara,
In
aqui no
making this,
Brasil.
there was a lot of measuring, sanding, and a lot
Alguém
of
sabe,
drilling
galera,
involved.
onde que
Each
vende
board
isso?
is 84 inches
Eu queria
in height
comprar
and
pra
30
colocar aqui
inches in
no lado
width, so
do
it's bigger
setup.
than Claire's desk, and we need to drill 52 1-inch holes in each board. It wasn't easy to drill the holes, even with the right tools. We needed 2 people to drill through the board. Maybe we're doing something wrong,
Só que no
but
caso
I'm
ele
super
fabricou o
glad that I
próprio
had my friends to help out.
pegboard
I could
dele.
not have done this. It took around
E a
30
tomada, ele
hours.
vai
The end result is
sacrificar uma tomada
definitely
ali.
worth it. We were just so happy when both boards looked straight and leveled on the wall. I'm sure this project gave the 3 of us lots of bro bonding
Eu ainda
time,
colocava
and they found it very
carregadorzinho
satisfying
ali
to know that
USB
we
na
made this
tomada,
ourselves.
no
However, I
pegboard.
don't know if they would agree to do this with me again, knowing how much work it takes. Anyways, I actually filmed the entire process of making this. Let me know if you want to see a
Olha as
dedicated
ferramentas
video
que os
on
caras
building
têm, né?
this in the comments below. Moving along, I made the shelves from the extra material that I had, and I made the pegs from a long 1-inch dowel, and I just had to cut the pegs to the right length. These were pretty easy to make, so I had a bunch of them ready to decorate the board.
Cara, eu tenho uma vontade de fazer tipo uma oficina aqui do lado do meu estúdio. Quem sabe aí pro futuro. Só pra fazer esse tipo de coisa. Pô, legal a ideia. Só não é muito seguro. Se tiver criança em casa, dá um jeito de travar ali. Mas o azul combinou, o azul clarinho combinou.
Wow, that went dark
Maneiro,
fast.
maneiro.
Anyways, I placed things she would use frequently in the middle. Also, before I installed the pegboard,
I
plugged in an extension cord so that we can run a power cable for the Alexa behind the board. And I found that using this to hold backpacks and bags are super handy. It's just a great way to place them when you enter the room.
Cara, essa é uma ideia muito legal pra parede.
I made another shelf to hold tools that she uses less often, but are still very accessible. So I love how this pegboard is super customizable and everything that's placed on the shelves just looks like it's very intentional and that they belong there. Hopefully this will keep the room more organized in the long run. When designing rooms and desk setups, I always look for easy spots to hide my lights to get ambient lighting, and the first place in this setup would be behind the slab.
Ele lançou o LED RGB ali.
From Govi, and I'm using this because there isn't much distance between the panels.
Essas coisas que são difíceis de a gente achar aqui no Brasil, né, galera? Olha só a qualidade
To install this, I drilled a little plastic mount that holds the rope light into the wooden supports on the wall. It was easy to install vertically as I just had to hang it from those supports on the side. And for the bottom part, I just tucked in the rest above the floor.
Eu vou até ver se eu consigo importar uma fita de LED dessa.
I think this is one of the things that sets most rooms apart. There's a ton of lighting effects that you can choose from in the Govi app, but I like sticking with the plain and simple warm white color to get a natural glow. Next, we have the peg wall. I used a 32 feet long Govi light strip, and this was actually quite easy to
ele colocou
install.
também LED
I just stuck the
pegboard,
adhesive on the light
só que aí
strip
são
onto
LEDs
the back of the
diferentes.
board. I'm really glad that I installed that extension cable before to make this happen. And finally, we have the desk setup. To light up the desk, I just installed 2 Philip Hue light bars behind the monitor and 1 LIFX light strip behind the desk on the cable tray. As for the corner, it was a bit dark as well, so I placed the light behind the magazine holders to light it up. So after installing all this ambient lighting, I really think it took everything that we've done so far to the next level. And by the way, as for little things to improve the setup even further, proper cable management is always nice to have. So for this setup, I'm using the cable tray from Ergonoffice. The
Isso aí
tray
já tá
is made
vendendo no Brasil,
specifically
galera,
for
essas
this desk,
paradinhas
and
pra
it's installed
organizar a
directly
mesa.
under the table. It was quite easy to hide the cables behind the monitor and the desk shelf and secure them on the cable tray with the zip ties. The other little thing we had to do was to hide away all the shiny parts of the screws from the panels. We had to cut out little strips from the felt and cover every single one of them to complete the look. Although Claire might not notice stuff like this, I know that I would be bothered by it every single time I entered her office. So this is definitely a good long-term investment for me so that I can enjoy a nice looking wall for a long, long time. So before we show Claire the office for the first time, if you guys like what you're seeing so far,
ele já
I've made a
construiu
lot of
outros
other desk setup
setups.
videos that I think you'll like to watch as well. So remember to like and subscribe with the notification bell turned on to see more content like
Galera,
this in the
muito
future.
maneiro, cara.
Okay guys, so it's about time for the reveal. I've been working on this office for a whole month now, and Claire's about to walk in, and I'm really excited to see her reaction. Okay, you ready?
No.
This is like my best work so far, okay? 1,
Pô,
2,
o cara deve ter trabalhado muito, né?
What? Oh my god!
Vamos ver como era. Ficou show, cara. Ficou do jeito que ele queria mesmo. Clean. Simples, né? Não dá um ar muito premium pra parada, mas é tudo muito bonito. E combinou pra caramba.
How did you do all this? It's so nice.
So you think this looks good right now? Okay, check this out. Alexa, hello.
When did you have time to put in all these lights? Where did you find all these plants that I'm gonna kill?
There's a lot more space in here, isn't there?
This was just like all blank and white with nothing.
Actually, it was filled up with your stuff. Okay, Claire, let me walk you through the setup. Check out your new desk over here.
It's so much bigger than my old one, and there's like a neat drawer here. Gray is my favorite color.
No iniciozinho ela vai ficar perdida, não tem jeito.
And you've just tied it all together. Like,
olha o ar-condicionado, é um ar-condicionado
the
aquilo?
wall. It is so cool. I now know why we had to suffer all those saw noises all this time. You were cutting the boards.
Esse painel ajuda muito nisso.
And of course, like with the
É um dos motivos pelo qual eu vou fazer um painel aqui atrás do meu setup.
It just really inspires me.
Double press the one button over there.
Olha o nível
A
dessa
clean and
cadeira,
clutter-free
dessa
space
mesa.
has a huge impact on just how productive someone can be, so I'm very glad that I was able to transform Claire's office to help her focus better, and more importantly, create a space that she can look forward to work in and enjoy life every day. And if you're still watching right now, thank you so much for supporting my videos.
Maneiro, galera. Dá força aí pro cara também, né? Entra no vídeo dele. Deixa o like aí também no meu vídeo. Deu pra pegar muita ideia, cara. Eu com certeza vou utilizar algumas ideias que ele fez ali. E é isso. Um abraço, rapaziada. Me segue lá no Insta. Valeu. Fui. Ah, manda sua sugestão também. Deixa aí nos comentários.
Open it.
No way! What?
Ainda tem um frigobar
Yo, it's
pequenininho.
actually cold.
É um mini
What
frigobar.
is this juice? This is not my favorite drink.